So I'm here with Arthur Hull in Brighton, and
In a real restaurant, we didn't hire these people for extra sound.
it's completely authentic and spontaneous. And I just wanted to ask you, Arthur, how you feel the music we've been making this time around differs from previous times that we've worked together and created together.
I feel the same. It's never the same. It's always different. We get in there, we got a general idea of what we're going to do, and we start doing it, and it takes over. And it starts defining itself through the music that we make. So each album that we put out, each EP we put out, it's got a different flavor and a taste. But it's still the people who kind of like our music really don't know if we're drumming musicians or musical drummers. And that's the way it should be. And you are the love of my life in relationship to finding someone who really understands percussion, all right, but doesn't use it to masturbate on top of it with notes and stuff like that. I always wanted to make music, but I wasn't musical. Okay, I knew what I wanted, but my fingers can't find the chords. Okay, and all of my friends who are all masterful or masterful drummers and percussionists go in the studio, lay down a whole bunch of rhythm tracks, okay, and then jam on top of it with their djembe or whatever. Okay, and it doesn't really make a mood, a musical statement, and it doesn't take you on a journey. It's just rhythm chops. What we do is what I've wanted to do all my life. I remember the first phone call I got from you. Go, Arthur, this is James Asher. Perhaps you've heard of me. And my reply was, I've got all your albums. You've been my model and my guide for most of my musical life. So yeah, what do I think about this album? I love it, and it's totally different. So I feel the same.
Do you think there's more conscious introduction of global and different world elements in this album?
We're taking.
You guys are finished?
Yes, thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
No, I'm happy. Thank you. We're taking kind of hip hop influenced rhythms on the trap kits, okay, and then we're adding world beat music, world beat rhythms and world beat music around it, and so there's this world beat taste, but there's this kind of like there's a funk groove in it. And what surprised me, and I think it surprised you too, is that we ended up with at least 50% chill, world beat chill, with a funky backbeat. It's like, how could you backbeat and chill at the same time? By the album.
And the album is called?
Ethnocise.
Very good. Oh, well.
Yeah, I've spelled it 6 ways, so you pick out the way you want to spell it.
And is it true that there's also going to be a play-along version?
Yeah, we actually realized that what we did is we started out with the backbeats and then added the world beats and then added the musical influence, which in itself had a certain kind of cultural context to it, but it wasn't culturally specific in any way. But you go, wait a minute, are they in the desert? Kind of music. And we took out the musical elements and just took a look at the bare bone rhythms and realized it's another play-along album that is not, doesn't have the universal patterns in it, specific, like the first one we did. It's just groovy with lots of space for you to join in. So yeah, we actually got 2 albums out of 1 in 10 days.
That's great.